Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a frustrating AC problem: the compressor not starting. This can leave you sweltering. So we'll walk through a systematic troubleshooting process, covering the relay, capacitor, and wiring, to hopefully get your cool air flowing again. Let's dive right in. The first suspect is always the AC compressor relay. This small, yet vital, component acts as an electrical switch, responsible for delivering power directly to the compressor clutch. If this relay malfunctions or fails, the compressor simply won't engage, leaving you without cold air. The relay is generally located in the fuse box, often found under the hood of your vehicle. The specific location can vary depending on your car's make and model, but look for a fuse box diagram or labels inside the lid. It's typically labeled as AC, clutch, or something similar. A quick and easy diagnostic test is to swap the AC relay with another relay that you know is working, such as the horn relay or another similar relay from the fuse box. If, after the swap, the compressor starts to function and your AC starts blowing cold air, congratulations! You've successfully identified the faulty relay. Replacement is usually straightforward and inexpensive. Next, let's investigate the capacitor. Some air conditioning systems, particularly older ones, utilize a start capacitor. This component provides an initial surge of power to the compressor, giving it the necessary kick to start. A failing or faulty capacitor can prevent the compressor from turning on. Begin by carefully inspecting the capacitor for any visual signs of damage. Look for bulging, swelling, or any evidence of leakage, which are all indicators of a failing capacitor. After that, you'll need a multimeter, preferably one with a capacitance setting. Disconnect the power supply before checking the capacitor. Using the multimeter, set it to the correct capacitance range, and then test the capacitor. Compare the reading to the capacitor's specifications, usually printed on the capacitor itself. If the measured capacitance is significantly off, or the capacitor reads as shorted or open, then it will require replacement. Now, let's move on to the wiring. Inspect the electrical wiring and the associated connectors that run to and from the AC compressor. These wires are subject to harsh conditions, including heat, vibration, and moisture, which can cause them to degrade over time. Look closely for any signs of loose connections, corrosion buildup, or damaged or frayed wires. Any of these issues can easily disrupt the power supply to the compressor clutch, preventing it from starting. Grab your multimeter again, make sure the AC is turned on, and test for voltage at the compressor clutch connector. This connector plugs directly into the compressor. If you're not getting any voltage at the connector, the wiring is most likely the issue. Also, don't forget to check the ground connection. A poor or corroded ground connection is another common culprit. The ground wire provides a return path for the electrical current. If the ground is not making good contact, the compressor won't receive power. Locate the ground connection. Clean it thoroughly with a wire, brush or sandpaper to remove any corrosion, and then ensure it is securely fastened. If you've systematically checked the relay, the capacitor, and thoroughly inspected the wiring, and the compressor still refuses to start, the problem may lie within the compressor itself. At this stage, it's advisable to consult with a qualified mechanic, as compressor repairs are often complex and require specialized tools and expertise. Remember, safety always comes first. Before working on any electrical components, always disconnect the power supply. Be sure to use appropriate safety gear. And, if you're uncomfortable working on your car's AC system, always seek professional help. Stay cool and happy fixing.